The door open.
Wooing the door open is always a fun thing to try. Hello, my friends, and welcome to this evening's episode of Crimson Skies. It is our last episode of the year, seeing as Christmas falls on a Tuesday this year. We are all going to be just chilling out with family, doing all that kind of fun stuff. So we're going to just be taking a short little hiatus from session. Nothing too major, nothing too scary, and then we'll be back on the 1st. Hopefully by that time everyone's cured from their hangovers and feeling a good 100% back up on their feet. So, let's see if any of you guys drink.
Oh yeah.
Up to you guys. What do you guys do on New Year's?
A little bit.
I enjoy myself. Yes, I do. Let's see. So, yeah, announcements-wise, this is going to be the last session of 2018. And Thursday night's Errant Charlatans is also going to be the last session of 2018. Both should be starting up the following week. I believe I have to double check Thursday if everyone will be good for the 4th of January. Or it's the 3rd of January. 3rd? Something. It is the 3rd. It is the 3rd of January. But other than that... yeah, before I do forget... there is going to be no stream on the channel this Friday, or this Saturday, or this Sunday afternoon. I will be leaving early Friday morning to go down and see my family. Yay. We will be coming back up Sunday, so there will be a Tales of the Cerulean Rose to make up for the missing Friday stream. I'll be doing tomorrow afternoon, Thursday afternoon, we'll be doing creation streams, and then Wednesday night we will be playing Mass Effect Andromeda multiplayer with viewers, and kind of just hanging out, talking to people, and having a good time. So other than that, you guys, that's it on announcements. We're going to have a good session tonight. We're going to have some fun. So, as we dive in to last week's episode of Crimson Skies, you all decided that it was time, after surviving a crash landing, pulling out a small handful of survivors, and trying to figure out what direction would be best to take. You on agreement with Captain Taggart and what remained of the crew, decided to take Queen Rivana Ixa of the pirate nation, a small little city set deep within the core woods called Corsair. Just a simple little place, so she says. As you decide to make your journey eastward into the dense woods, you find yourselves traversing the open plains. Law and Sincere this day seem to both be looking a little tired, as you all just recently had a very bizarre encounter with an old man sitting atop a talking bear. As you all heard the bear speak common fluently, it gave you information on where you could find food, and then proceeded to trot its way north into the woods. You stand out in the open fields. Sin takes a little seat down, and Law kind of makes his way up. And, are you all right?
I'm good. Just a little tired.
Oh, okay. I'll sit with you then. Hey, Sin's tired?
Cold, too.
You're cold?
Yeah, really cold. I don't like this at all.
As she says this, you all begin to feel the temperature drop very, very quickly. It goes from a balmy 75 all the way down to 28 degrees in a matter of seconds. Looking around, you still see the vibrant sun, birds flying through the air, tweeting with a very brilliant and beautiful melody. Blue skies, green grass, no signs of fall or winter, but it has definitely dropped in temperature.
It is hibernation season.
That was fast. That was very fast.
That
Didn't
was
feel way
interesting.
before. No, definitely. Didn't feel that way before at all.
You guys, you don't have any extra clothes, do you? It is getting pretty cold.
Fixer's gonna pull out two sleeve-like strips of cloth and put them up to his slide them on his arm and cast mending on each of them to attach them to his sweatshirt.
Okay. As you do, there is this very surprising, subtle chill that cuts through each of you, and Rivana's beginning to look around and looks very confused and somewhat concerned as she turns back. How? What? This doesn't seem right.
We need to eat a lot of fatty foods and then go rest until it passes. Is that not how you do things here?
This is beyond that. This is something else entirely.
See, I was gonna ask you if this was like a regional thing.
No, we have normal seasons. It's spring right now, so... How strange. As she says this, you all begin to watch as snowflakes begin to fall.
Well, either it is no spring that I've ever seen, or someone's doing this.
Just like Grandpa used to always say, global warming's a real thing.
Right.
As
I never understood what that meant, but it seemed appropriate in this situation.
what
We
do you
need
got?
fire and food. And
Definitely
shelter.
food, but shouldn't we try to solve this mystery? I dare say Sin was already cold before. After the snow hits, it's not going to be any better. And look at Awen.
Yeah, he has no hair on his body. How's he going to keep warm?
Well, I have no hair on my body. I could keep warm. Technically, I don't really keep warm. I just keep cold. It doesn't matter. We should find the source of this first, though.
Looking around, we don't see anyone, do we? You said it's pretty vast, open, but no one just other than the.
You guys still have a few more days of travel before you get to the road.
How far are we from the woods at this point?
The woods north, or the woods that the bear and the old man came from?
Oh, yeah.
Because the woods north lead into the core lands, right?
Yes, they do.
Where crazy shit happens.
Yes.
In
Roll call RP. Thank you very much for the raid. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the show. I hope you enjoy yourself. Thank you for stopping by with you and yours. Enjoy, my friend. Yeah, if you were to head to the woods that the talking bear and the old man came from, they're roughly about maybe about a quick 5-minute run.
And I forget what my notes said, if I even took notes about which way he pointed.
He pointed
We have
north, heading right into the mountains.
And that's where food and stuff was, right?
Or you can find some.
the strawberries that Hawk found were in the woods that they had come from.
Yes, on the backside.
So let's get one thing done first. Let's get the food.
It was the old man. We have to hunt him down and murder him. Stop his evil magic.
No, I don't think that. I mean, although the bear fat will probably help quite a bit, but I don't want to fight a bear right now. Not
But it would taste so good.
Especially if it's a talking bear. There's probably it's if it's magic enough to talk, it's magic enough to do other things too.
Everything talks if you listen hard enough.
Yeah, but not everything talks common.
I suppose you have a point. Well, do we
let's
fight the
get
bear
some
man?
Food,
Food?
not fighting.
Okay.
Plus, I'm pretty sure he's faster than us and knows the area better than us.
Yeah. That's what a challenge is.
Do you think that that bear man, I guess we could call him, you think he knows who could be doing this to the weather?
We could.
By the way, as you're all standing there, the snow falling, the skies begin to darken, and you begin to just see this thick, heavy overcast, and it's as if the terrain ahead of you completely disappears into a thick, black, empty void of just a snowy landscape. And as you go and move your feet for the first time in a few minutes, you look down and you're all of a sudden knee-deep in snow.
What time of day is it?
Time of day, if you were to take a look at, if you have a pocket watch, it would read about noon. A little past, maybe. I'd say probably 12:15. 12:15.
I'll probably have like some sort of like watch or something. I'll be like, well, seeing as how the time and the sky isn't matching, I feel like we should stop thinking about what we're doing and really do something about it.
Quick, we'll find shelter.
Sounds good.
All right, closest woods are the ones they came from, right?
Yeah.
All right, let's head that way.
Okay.
Yep.
As you start heading that way, looking around for Law, Sin, and Rivana, they are gone.
Oh.
There is no tracks. They are just gone.
Fixer doesn't know what's going on, so he's going to dismiss Hawk temporarily.
Okay, as you do, Hawk disappears.
Sazi's gonna pull out his, or like, draw his weapons, and he's just like, this goes far beyond just the weather.
Viremir's
On our guard.
already walking towards the woods, just
Okay.
plowing
Oh yeah,
through
no,
snow.
I'm walking for sure. Yeah.
All right.
I'm
As you guys
walking
are
as well.
walking, you see a small dwarf, very very lithe, almost human looking in terms of being a dwarf. It might be human, just. Or is it a dwarf? They have no beard, their hair's not long, it's actually well trimmed and groomed, and he wears a strange big blue puffy coat with a very strange red wool hat with long ears that cover down the side of his neck. As he comes out, he sees you all kind of... You hear the crunching of the snow as just reaches in, picks up two strange objects for something being out here, holds them, and they look like they're connected to long cords. Turns and Honey! Honey! Can you try flipping the third switch? Yes!
I'm not the only one that sees this, right?
I don't think so.
This time, as he slams these two wires together, you watch as the entire tree line emits this bright, vibrant, whitish yellow lit glow. It's as if you guys have just walked into a bright medical wing for the first time. As all of you, I need you all to make a con save as the lights just blare you in the face.
Oh yeah.
Starting off strong, boys.
13.
13,
12.
12,
5.
5,
19.
19.
We all blind. Oh, except for Fixer.
Fixer, you block your eyes just the right moment, and as everyone else just shit, as you go blind for a minute.
What is this magic? Show yourself.
Fixer, you watch as the small dwarf puts the cord back down in the snow and just kind of, all right, well, that's what I'm talking about. That's a good light right there.
It's quite dazzling.
Thank you. Thank you. The Johnsons can go eat themselves. Quite literally. They said it couldn't be done, but entire batch of forest. Lit, beautiful, shining. Beacon to the old man in the sky himself.
Well, congratulations. If it doesn't seem like a weird question, where are we?
You're in the Feywild. Particularly in the Winter Court. Congratulations. You're gonna freeze to death wearing nothing. All of you, especially your big friend here. He's, well, let's just say you could already, cut ice with those.
I flex away the cold.
All right, Vimer, get that blood pumping. You wouldn't happen to have any more big puffy coats, would you?
I do, but it depends on the price.
Well,
I will eat the Johnsons for you.
he'll eat the Johnsons for you.
That is tempting.
And I'll look at the group. What are the Johnsons?
They're elves. So if you're into cannibalisms, I guess you could. Well, what could you do for
What?
me?
Yeah,
I'll tell you
goes
what.
For...
I'll tell you what you could do for me. I have several things that need to get done. I need you to, if you just keep heading down that road down there, you'll eventually find you'll find a small bluish house. If you make your way down to it, you'll find it's on some wheels. Give a knock on the door and tell the guy who answers that I need him to not show up this Christmas.
Christmas?
Yeah, haven't you ever heard of it? Comes after 2 other holidays. Comes after Kwanzaa, Hanukkah. Kind
Would
of like
we have heard of it?
Make a history check. Comes after the solstice. Its biggest mascot is some big
This
fat
one-
guy in a red coat who hands out gifts and shit.
17.
I had an at 20.
Guys have no idea. What's your modifier?
History?
Yep.
22 then.
No idea. DC is 25. Okay, well, you guys know what the solstice is, right? Like, there's a winter solstice where you guys come from. You guys have, like, a whole, like, yay!
Yes, the shortening of the days.
You have your, like,
But
pagan
it's-
rituals and all that,
It's definitely spring. Oh.
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's clearly December. It's winter, it's cold, it's winds blowing.
I mean, it wasn't, and Awen is just shivering, freezing cold right now. And he's just like, yeah, it wasn't just a few minutes ago. I mean, it was warm, and now it's pretty cold.
If you hadn't forsaken our people's way, you would have heard of these separate courts in the Feywild, Eowyn. Legends speak of them, although I've never been here.
I
We're in
don't
a
think
separate
that
realm.
makes the season change in just a matter of minutes.
I mean, it depends on the portal you come through. So this time of year, the veils kind of thin a little bit, and kind of step through. As he says this, you see a group of young humans, maybe in their early teens, carrying large metal saucers and dressed in thick coats, kind of make their way over from a very vibrant and bright glowing area, where as you kind of give a look down, it looks like there is down a hill that has appeared out of nowhere a heavy, deep, rich, maybe cityscape down below the area where these kids have come from, as they go to set themselves on their strange metal discs. They give themselves a 1, 2, and they head down the hill, back the way they came, towards the lights. He waves at some of the kids. Kids wave back. See, fun times. Even they're not from here, but they found their way. They'll find their way back up.
Regardless, if we do that, whatever the job it is, talking to that person, could you spare us some coats for now while we head over there?
Yeah, could we get like an advancement on those coats? 'Cause,
Yeah, that's fine. I don't need you freezing to death when you have to go and see family, I guess. Okay, after you go and see the guy, as he kind of starts turning around and starts making his way into the forest, do you guys follow?
Yeah. Well,
as you guys follow him in, he keeps talking. And so after you go to there, I need you to head down to the store. Inside the store, you'll find I need you to pick up some dog food. I need you to pick up a few wreaths. I need you to pick up some eggnog with alcohol, please. And I need you to pick up a new turkey. The last one we had kind of exploded and really had nothing inside of it somehow. It was, it was butchered. Not in a good way. It was just kind of all skin and shit. And there was nothing to eat there. After you do that, I need you to go and find a fella called the delivery guy.
I'm gonna turn to Fixer and be like, "You're getting all of this, right?"
Yep. Fixer has a little notepad out and is jotting down.
The delivery guy's like 2 days late. He's supposed to have a letter for me for something. I don't know what. Probably my bonus. My bonus would be good. I've done a lot of work for the court. So, needless to say, they should totally have my bonus. If they don't have my bonus, kill him. Just kill him.
The delivery guy.
Yeah, kill the delivery guy. You kill the messenger.
Noted. Easy. Let's go find the delivery guy.
No. You go see family first.
If you are saying anything like facetiously or anything like that, you're going to have to tell him, because otherwise he'll take everything that you say as literal.
No. I literally mean if he comes in
I'm going to kill him.
and does not have anything that I'm looking for, does not have my bonus, it's going to be in an envelope, it's going to be sealed, it's going to have my company name on it, it's going to say Winter Court, and it's going to be addressed to me. If he doesn't have it, kill him.
Wait, who are you?
Hi, name's Chuck.
Chuck, can you write that down?
Your friend's
Can
got
you
it.
spell it? Okay.
At this point, he starts pulling coats out from one of the trees, literally just reaches into the tree and starts pulling out coats, kind of looks at a large lime green one. Here, that one's for you. He hands it to you, Viamir. Reaches back in, pulls out a deep kind of red and brown one and looks it over and, here's yours. Oh, wait, hold on. Honey, I need a hat. Thank you. Grabs a hat, hands the red and brown coat and hat to Awen. There, yeah, you should let your hair grow back and, maybe less cold. But the hat'll do you well. It's made from alpaca. You ever seen an alpaca?
I don't think so, but I appreciate it. Yeah,
It's like a
It
llama,
lives
but
in
it's cuter. At least in my opinion. Should keep your head warm. Anyhow.
perfect.
Looks at Fixer, reaches in, and blue one should do you. And then he looks at you, Sazi, and is, let's see. Oh, I think I got something good for you. Reaches back in, pulls out a black and gold one. Just this big puffy black and gold jacket, hands it to you. There you go. Now, y'all have your warm coats. You should be fine. Take care of the errands I need run. And if you don't come back with my bonus, kill the delivery guy. Come back to me, and then I'll send you to kill my boss.
Okay.
Yeah, do you know how much that bonus is supposed to be? Make sure he's not shortchanging you or anything.
No, I don't.
I need food, though.
You need food?
And I need to rest for a moment.
My
Fought a dude with his hands, and he was quite tough.
my cousin that you're going to see first, he'll have food for you.
Very well.
Well, let's go see the cousin. And to be honest, I quite like this coat. Thank you very much, Chuck.
Ah, you're welcome. Glad you like it. Glad you get to wear it. Should be a good time.
Definitely.
Gives you all a
Looking
wave as
forward
he
to that.
turns
Getting-
and heads into his tree. And just vanishes.
Let's go kill Chuck. I mean,
No,
the other
Chuck-
stuff.
we were just talking to Chuck. We need to go find apparently Chuck's cousin and tell him not to
Let's
go to
go
this
to cousin
Christmas thing.
Yeah, that's the blue house with wheels, right?
Yes.
Yes,
Just let
Blue
me know
House.
when I get to kill stuff. Or eat.
Yeah, we'll let you know.
Join you.
All right, so we're gonna head over to
Okay.
find that house, blue house with the wheels and stuff.
Go ahead and make an investigation check. Actually, survival. Survival.
23.
My dice are so angry at me because I'm so lazy. My dice tower's downstairs. I didn't bring it up. I rolled a 2.
Oof. Okay.
18.
18. All right. Thankfully, despite being thrown just through a loop trying to get your bearings in this snowy landscape,
Sazia's just admiring the coat. That's why.
yeah, Awen, your eyes just track along the landscape, and as you kind of use your hands to block some of the lights and take a look, you see that there is a large parking lot down at the bottom of this hill. And down at the bottom, it looks like there's a large blue house on wheels.
Eowyn just kind of points and it's in that that parking lot there. Maybe you guys see that down the hill?
Sazi's gonna be like looking at his coat and he just looks down. He's like,
Oh yeah, that sounds right. Yeah. Yeah, sure.
As you say that, there's a new group of kids kind of making their way up the hill with not long round sleds, but they have these long toboggans.
Do the sleds, or does the hill
The
lead
hill
down
leads
into...
right into the parking lot.
You, boy, give me that, and I'll walk up and take his toboggan.
Make an athletics check versus a kid.
I am here. It's a child.
18 plus 5.
Oh god, no,
Is it
I'm not
only
even gonna
one?
roll. He's not even gonna make
"Is
that.
that one?"
He ain't even gonna make that. No, there's like 4 kids coming up with toboggans, and there's not just 4 kids. There's at least 2 to 3 kids per toboggan.
Okay, so I'm gonna walk up to the next toboggan and be like,
It will be very healthy for you.
to let us have the toboggan, and then I'm going to like make one drip of poison drip down
Oh, jeez.
from my fang.
Okay. As you do that, go ahead and make an intimidation check with advantage as just this hulking wood elf just comes over and pulls the kids just, hey! And there's just these, there's 3 like 10-year-olds just come up and start punching as hard as they possibly can Viamir in the thighs. Just like, give that back, you jerk!
23.
23.
How many are there?
It'll be at the bottom of the hill when I'm done with it.
There's about like 15
Yeah.
kids together, maybe a little less. Quick count. Looks to be somewhere in the ballpark of maybe 10 to 15 kids.
Hey, kids. So we're in the winter court. Do you guys use silver pieces here?
We're not in the winter court. You're in America and you're being a dick. As one group of kids says this to you, another group of kids just like seeing Sazia just drip a bit of poison, just and just go running down the hill screaming.
Yeah. The toboggan's gonna be waiting for him anyways. It'll be fine.
One of the kids that you just spoke to, Fixer, just, who the fuck do you think you are? I mean, come on, seriously. Like, you can go down that way. You can get your own goddamn sled. Just gotta go down the hill, right? They're over by the cars. you can
I've got
walk.
a silver piece.
Okay?
You give me yours.
I what am I gonna do with a silver piece, huh? Is it like a $50 bill? $100 bill? What do you got?
It's a
Fixer,
piece of
hurry
pure
up.
silver.
I,
It's got value.
guy, I'm like 14.
Even
what am I gonna
without it
do?
being currency, you go to a store, you go to a pawn shop, you say, "Hey, this is pure silver."
Pawn shops
and they
don't do
say, "Oh,
anything with 15-year-olds. That's like
Then
insane.
give it to your mom.
My mom's not
Sasha's
gonna.
gonna say overhead and be like, "It's much easier our way."
My mom's gonna go spend that on smokes. Okay. Like I just like. Do you have real money?
It's
As
real
he
money where I'm
says this,
from.
he pulls his wallet out and he kind of like you see there's like 5 or 10 like green paper pieces of paper that he pulls out, and he pulls out one that shows a 20 on it. It's like, anything like this?
Why would you use paper for money? It has no value.
I don't know. I'm 14. What the fuck do you want from me, huh?
I want your toboggan, and I'm
Puts
gonna
it
give you. Shoot, I'll give you a gold piece.
How big's the gold piece?
It's a fucking piece of gold. He pulls one out and shows it to him.
Reaches out, grabs it, kind of. Okay.
All right.
Steps away, quits giving you shit. See the other kids kind of, hey. It's my toboggan, my piece of gold. That's it. If you want to give them your stuff, go and give them your stuff. Maybe you'll give you more gold. Guys have gold, apparently. I don't know. You see this little girl comes up to you, Fixer, and has a little stuffed teddy bear in her hands. And she kind of just, in her little mitten hands, just kind of holds it out. I'll give you my teddy bear for, like, this many.
How about I give you a nice silver piece, and you tell me if you know the name of the person who lives in that house over there.
This many.
I'm gonna motion to Vimir and be like, "I'm hungry. Do you wanna just head over?"
Yeah, hey, you guys are taking way too long. Vimir out.
We'll meet you down the hill.
I'm just gonna.
These are
Slide down.
pretty large toboggans, right? You said there are multiple kids on them.
Yeah, you guys could easily fit two to one at a time.
Aowen's just gonna jump on the back of Sazia's because
Okay.
he doesn't want to go with
All
mine.
right, Fixer will flip the
Totally
silver
reasonable.
piece to the kid, and then put the toboggan down and tell Vimir, come on, let's go.
Vimir's already gone.
Vimir and Sazia and Awen have already zipped
Okay,
down.
then I'll go too.
Zip down the hill. As you go down, the little girl with the silver piece, like, what do I do with this?
You have a more silver piece than you did last time that you thought about it.
Before
probably
you go
gets beat up by
down,
the other
before you
kids.
go
That's
down,
probably
because you
what
didn't give her
happens.
the gold piece, she doesn't give you her teddy bear. She puts the silver piece in her pocket. She reaches into another pocket and pulls out a yo-yo and just like puts a yo-yo in your hands, and then walks back to the other kids.
All right, fair exchange. Thank you very much.
As you all go zipping down the bottom of the hill, those of you with hair, your hair blowing in the wind, Awen, you feel like you're kind of floating on air once again as you just feel yourself kind of lift off the ground slightly as the toboggan just takes you to the ground. As you continue down the hill, all four of you just feeling this lighter than air feeling. I need all of you to go ahead and make charisma saving throws.
Charisma saving throws.
Yeah. Hold on. I'm okay with this, right?
That is a big fat fail. 2 total.
Oh,
So I have a -1 to my charisma, so
Yeah.
0 total.
yeah!
0 total. Okay.
-2.
Nat
Yes!
1 with a -1.
We've got a 0, a
We had
2,
two
a
nat
negative.
ones. I'm loving this. So
I got a 7 because I rolled a 4.
okay. This is fantastic. Oh my
Good job,
god.
team.
Oh my god.
We're such good sledders.
We're
No.
giggling like little
As you
schoolgirls
guys
right here,
start
man.
heading down, you
know.
guys you can't help but feel this sense of euphoria, even as adult grown men. Even Viamir, just this childlike laughter coming from this big, brutish, murdering tank of a wood elf, just as all of you just bust out into this raucous laughter as the toboggans come to a slow and steady down. You feel this kind of a little stitch to your side. I'm laughing so well.
Well, that was more fun than I thought.
Let's do it again. After we murder Phil. Joe?
We don't have to kill this guy. I don't think.
Oh, that's right. Eat first, kill later.
Exactly. Yes.
I'm keeping this toboggan.
Just strap it on your back.
I was going to leave it for the kid, but it's mine now.
Too
Okay.
much fun.
So, taking the toboggan with you? Okay.
Yes.
As you grab up the toboggan and start making your way towards now that you see it, it is very much a mobile home. And
All homes are mobile if you don't have a home.
as you see it, it is in rough condition. It looks like it's been sitting there for some time, but the lights inside are on. And you watch as the doors bust open. Two small kids, one little girl and one boy, come running out chasing after a dog, both slightly laughing as they go chasing off with a dog in a parking lot, unattended, while cars are coming and leaving. At the same time, you see a taller human poke his head out, little disheveled moppy hair kind of combed to one side, and a beer in his hand, wearing a greasy, dirty looking tank top, just pokes his head out. All right, kids, you do yourselves a good bit of fun right now. Don't come home until you're tired. Mom and I are going to be having some time cooking. Yeah.
Meth, maybe.
Hail and well met.
Wait, we going back to the crackhead justice? Is that
Are you? Are you saying hail and well met to him, Fixer?
Yeah.
He looks at you and what?
Hail and well met.
Are you
I think he's just trying to say hello.
And where's the food?
how come you can't say hello?
Because I felt like saying hail and well met this time.
You probably
I can
shouldn't
say
say
hello,
that.
too. I
You
felt like saying
probably
hail and well met.
probably shouldn't say hail. Not here.
What if it's hailing?
We call that sleet.
Okay. Anywho, you Chuck's cousin?
Yeah, Teddy. Good to meet
Hey.
you. You Chuck's friends?
We just met Chuck. Nice guy.
He's a great guy. Great guy. Lets me park this here mobile home on his property for a month, and we get to rest, relax, and take advantage of his generosity. As family do, we take care of each other.
Yeah.
It's exactly what he said you would do. He said there'd be food here.
There is. I do have food. I got beer. You want beer?
What is this beer you speak of?
It's this here.
It's a delicious drink, and Fixer's gonna cast Prestidigitate on it, and make it taste like water.
I'll sniff it.
He looks at you, waving your fingers. What you doing, waving your fingers at my beer?
Don't worry about it.
Do you people just go around waving fingers at beer? Like a bunch of crazy folk?
Never had beer, but I will certainly... What does it smell like? Does it smell like poison water?
Currently, it just smells like water.
It just smells like... I think there's a translation issue. This is water, guys.
No, it's beer. What did you...
I did nothing.
What are
Vimir,
you
this
doing
is
to my beer?
beer is something that you're meant to chug,
beer.
Vimir. It's a
It tastes
chugging
like
drink.
water, right?
Tastes like water.
Is it in a can or a bottle?
It's in a can that says PBR.
I will drink it, and as I do, I just sort like crushing the can, like
It gives a
just
satisfying crunch. It gives a very satisfying crunch as you feel
This
this.
is definitely water.
As you feel this strange metal just kind of.
This is definitely water.
In our world, water is what your world calls beer.
Actually, in this world, we call PBR water too.
So true.
No, that's Coors.
Another brand of water. You're correct.
No, yeah. A little bit of water here.
That would have been ice cold water. Taste the Rockies.
Oh.
God. If you want to taste some Rockies, I got some Rocky Mountain oysters brewing up right now.
Sounds delicious.
Yeah, why don't we eat?
You want to come
before
in?
we
You can meet my
talk?
wife. She's a lovely lady. She's a great cook. Super good looker. I got lucky.
Yeah. Awen just kind of looks at everyone and goes, "Yeah, why don't we eat before we do any more talking?" Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
You feel rather hungry.
All right. Well, come on in. He steps inside and holds the door open, allowing you guys to come in. And as you do, it is a tight squeeze for some of you, and you see a young woman with black hair, cut a little short, kind of standing at a stove, some a pot of water going, with some dried pasta noodles, you see, and she seems to be sliding what looks like some very good-sized meatballs into the oven, covered in spices and some herbs.
Thank you for this meal you're about to provide me.
Oh yeah, absolutely. We got all types of food for you. We got beer, cheese, chips. You want chips? I got chips.
It's important to stay hydrated during the winter months, so let me have one more of these beers.
Fixture prestidigitated as well.
I will not let him. I will take it directly from...
He'll turn a little bit so that his hand is a little covered from Vimir's perspective.
Okay. So as he slides you over another PBR, he crack the can and start chugging it down. It goes from tasting with a bit of fuzz to just tasting like water after a brief moment, as if the best taste is after you've cracked the top, and then you just kind of continue downing it with ease. All right, you're my type of guy. I like you so very much. You are a great person. I don't have any of y'all's names. You got elf ears, most of you. This one here, he's got like kitty cat eyes, but you don't look like a kitty cat.
Yeah. Name's Eowyn. Eowyn Shrek. Looks around. He goes, most people call me Shipwreck, but it's
No
it's
one
not
calls
as-
him that here.
No one here
Not
calls
as-
him that.
No.
Well,
Not
I
as
will call
funny
you
anymore.
Shipwreck. I'll call you Shippy. Shippy Recky Recky Recky. Recky Recky Shippy Shippy. Shippy Shippy Recky Recky.
We were actually the shipwreck, so
You guys got
Maybe we shouldn't call you
Shipwreck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh,
You're-
damn.
It's
your
not
name's
as
a little less funny, and
It's-
it's a little less funny now.
way less funny.
Hot damn, that's a crazy, crazy story. How'd you all get shipwrecked? What happened?
pirates.
Pirates?
Well, what do you call a pirate that pirates from a pirate?
A pirate.
It's
I
still
feel
a
like it's still a
pirate.
pirate.
It's still a pirate.
As you say that, he's just
squared.
Before any of that,
I
do
don't
have-
know.
I have a question. Do you have anything stronger than this beer?
I do, yeah. I do. I have some really good stuff stashed away.
What?
I got some good stuff
That
tucked away.
sounds-
Hidden in a corner.
May I try some of that good stuff?
Sure. Honey, make sure they have some snacks and nibbles. Just don't let them nibble on you. You know what I'm saying, sugar? And kind of goes up, elbows her kind of a little bit, pinches her butt, and she's kind of slaps him playfully as he kind of looks back, looks outside, kind of, all right, coast is clear. Shuts the door, makes his way out. Is gone for a few minutes.
I look at Fixer. Why would we nibble on his wife? That doesn't make sense. We're not here. Like, they're cooking food.
No, it's.
We're not that desperate.
Well, Vimir, when a man is attracted to a woman,
He eats her in your world?
actually,
You
no,
are
I'm not
twisted-
going into this.
You are a twisted elf.
Don't
I'm glad I was
Just a
raised
little
in the
bit of
world.
her.
Vimir, it's okay. You would. Fixer wouldn't know either. So, I mean, we're all not of this world, so I don't know what he means, right?
Wait, what are we supposed to do in this house?
Oh, we were supposed to tell him that.
We're
That's
supposed to get food, and then
I remember that.
Uninvited.
yeah, and then we'll worry about the rest later.
Okay.
Exactly. So let's get the food first.
We'll take care of the rest of the talking, and then
His-
that way you don't have to worry about it.
His wife comes by and places just a 12-pack of beer onto the table.
I'm gonna
Hey,
try one of those.
okay, as you do. Have you ever had a PBR in your life before?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah.
It's
I grab two and start drinking them.
Prestidigitation.
You're not that quick,
Make
Fixer!
a sleight ahead. You only be able to get one.
Gonna find
I'll
out
be like,
eventually.
"Vimir, this is water.
19.
It's definitely
19.
water."
You just barely are able to get both beers as he starts chugging them. As you get this taste of it, it's this sharp, very kind of it's ale, but it's not good ale. It's not even It's passable, but you feel like you can taste the hangover in the morning.
Sazu's gonna have like a little slightly like sad face after drinking that, and it'd be like,
It's not good water. I'll tell you that.
It tastes like every other water I've had.
Well,
That's
if
not from a
you
stream.
if you don't like that, she kind of looks at the cabinet and reaches and pulls out a bottle that some of the words you can pick up, some you can't. You see the word alcohol and you see the word grain. You recognize the measurement for alcohol is very much the same as it reads 95% alcohol by volume, 190 proof. If you
By
want
the
something
way,
stronger,
Out of game, I've had that, and it is not good.
no, it's
just
not.
good.
It's not at all.
It's definitely not.
It will be when I'm done with it.
Sazi's gonna try it though. So
She will.
Fixer will do.
She will pour. She doesn't even grab like shot glasses. She grabs 2 tumbler-sized glasses, pours a quarter of the bottle into each glass, all 4 of them. Here you go. Boom, boom. And I'll take this one. The last one's for whoever. And as she just kind of hits the whole thing in one go. She sets the glass down and just... Whew. Well, Teddy gets back in. Well, I'll be disappearing. If we're gone longer than too long, those will need to come out in 10 minutes. And the noodles, the pasta can go in. Well, I'll just put it in now. And she makes her way back over to the oven and starts throwing in the noodles.
Sazi's gonna raise an eyebrow to whatever she said, and then just drink.
As you drink it, Sazia, it is like... It tastes like its only real viable use is to strip varnish off of cars.
And then after I drink it, I'll be like,
Fixer, I don't think you should try it.
I think you should, Fixer.
It's.
I think I should too, but you should as well, Vimir.
I can read. It says alcohol on the bottle. Don't try to feed me poison water.
I think they switched the labels.
Sazi's gonna be like, no.
Good. Then let you drink it first. I can play these games.
You don't understand, Fixer. I try to get drunk, especially because I'm in Yuan Ti. It's really hard for me to get drunk. That's not the case here. It's not the alcohol. It's the taste. It tastes terrible. I don't care about the alcohol.
I can fix that.
Well, why didn't you fix it before?
You looked like
You know
you
what?
wanted to have it straight.
Because of that, you should try it.
and then I'm going to try to feed it to him without him like ever like prestidigitation it. Just gonna pick up the glass and just feed it to him.
Okay, make a contested sleight of hand check between
Let's
the two of you as you get up and you
I'll
try.
help Saz.
You're gonna help Sazia? Okay.
I'm just gonna kind of hold Fixer a little bit, like drink
Make-
it, Fixer.
Okay, sleight of hand first, and then contested athletics between the two of you. This poor Fixer.
I lost both of them.
As Viamir just comes over, pins your arms to your side, and holds
I
your
rolled a 12,
hands.
so.
And it holds your hands tight, Fixer. You feel like he might break them as you just like, oh, as you try to hold your mouth, but Sazia just kind of props your mouth open, pours it down, closes it, holds your nose, and forces you to swallow. And as you do, you have used substances like this before to clean your tools. It is offensive and foul, and it burns, and there is nothing pleasant about this.
Oh god.
And as you are forced to drink the whole burning concoction down, I need you to go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw, both you and Sazia now at this point.
14?
14. Okay.
That is a non-natural 20.
Okay. Sazia seems fine. Once again, nothing seems to be getting past his resilience against poisons, but you, Fixer, as you drink this grain alcohol, you feel it just burn through your body, and you feel the sudden force of nausea as your stomach just somersaults inside of your body, and you just...
see what I mean? It's not the alcohol, it's the taste. The
Oh,
taste
yeah.
is what gets you.
The alcohol's there too.
This is why you don't drink poison water, Fixer.
And immediately
Worth it.
you feel your head grow extremely light. You feel your body grow numb and limp and heavy as you find yourself trying not to vomit and just kind of sitting there as your eyes laze. You are conscious, but you are very, very drunk, as you guys have yet to eat today.
I've got something to do. I take my notepad with my notes on it and slip it to. And then I just kind of lay down on the table and resummon Hawk, but like outside, and have him fly around.
Okay. As this goes on, Teddy opens the door and looks around, just kind of like, all right. Nobody saw me. We're gonna have ourselves a good time. We're gonna really get ourselves partying right now. All right.
So late.
What'd you give him? He just looks at his wife and she smiles and kind of shakes herself a little bit, and he just like, oh no, you didn't. And he looks at the table. Oh, she got you. She got you guys real good.
Yep, it was her. It wasn't me.
Please, what was the good stuff that you were talking about?
Good stuff? Well, it's this stuff right here. As he reaches in his pocket, you see he pulls a nice bag of what looks like green moss out of his coat. Comes over and just kind of, all right, sets down a little container, opens it, and it's got this like heavy amount of it looks like teeth on the inside and on the bottom of the other. As he pulls some out, putting it in, pulls out another bag and kind of looks at you all, and turns, here a little, zips a bag back up, puts it, sticks it all together, and starts grinding everything into a fine material. As he does, he sets it down, slides a little bit into a pipe. As he packs it down, he takes a lighter and goes to light it. And as he starts passing it to you, he goes, "All right, you have yourself a nice little hit right there. Just take a deep breath, like you're smoking."
I don't smoke. That's also bad for you.
Well, this is gonna make you feel like an amazing individual. Trust me, you are gonna feel amazing.
I don't know. I need to eat first. Then I'll think about
Eowyn
it.
has spent a lot of time on ships and is pretty aware of smoking, so he's going to try it.
Okay.
Saz is gonna try it too.
Eowyn,
Yeah.
as you take a hit from this, it tastes like blueberries and grapes. You get a buzz of raspberry and strawberries and bubblegum.
Eowyn's just gonna look right to Viomir and be like, "If this isn't the most natural thing you've ever had, I don't even know."
As you pass
You
it to
have-
Sazia,
you
you
have
as
to try
well
this.
taking it. You get this very fruity concoction, and all of a sudden it hits you at the end with this bubblegum. It's bizarre.
Does it smell natural or does it smell chemically?
It smells
It's warm.
natural. It smells like a bunch of
Berries.
berries and
What-
bubble gum.
What do we feel like though?
You
It's only been a couple
feel-
seconds, Sazia.
You feel nothing yet.
What can I see what it is? Does it come from Mother Earth? Or is it manufactured like your poison water?
All natural.
What? Sorry. I was kind of like watching your friends here have a nice little hit. I seem to like it. It's good.
It's interesting, for sure.
Yeah. It's good. It's good. Pretty soon you're gonna be feeling your legs turn soupy, and your teeth will feel like they're itching.
I don't like the sound of that whatsoever.
You'll see blood pouring out of the walls. That's okay.
Sounds terrible.
It's okay. The Rocky Mountain oysters that are in the oven there, they'll start talking to you. The pasta will start to shake itself around, and you'll all feel really good. But it won't scare you, you know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna scare you. It's just gonna be like a nice day. It's one of those things I picked up when I was in the Feywild, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I will not be partaking. I just wish to eat these Rocky
Wild
Mountain
means
oysters.
nature.
I am also hungry though. Should probably get going with the food.
At this moment, you hear a ding come as she starts draining the pasta down and empties it out into the sink and kind of just starts throwing in. You see she throws in butter, she throws in powdered cheese, she throws in a couple, maybe like what looks like maybe a cup of milk, and she starts moving it around and begin to hear. And she starts mixing everything inside the contents. For the next 5 or 10 minutes, there's another ding. As the oven finishes, she pulls the oven down, and as she does, she looks like she's getting a little tipsy now. As she goes to reach in, she looks like she's just about to fall and slide completely into the oven.
I will grab her.
Make an athletics check. 8. You're gonna reach out, you grab her by the waist, you hold her, she doesn't manage to burn herself, but you see Teddy looks at you and...
Cop to feel.
Hey now, I don't come around grabbing your wife. As he just reaches up and just grabs you by the groin and squeezes hard. Don't you go grabbing my wife, boy.
Through his kilt?
Yeah.
I will drop her.
You drop her. All right, let me roll and see if she's stabilized herself. Oh, boy. As you...
She dropped her on her head?
As you drop her, her head just... Poof! And you see the little meatballs that she was cooking go flying into the air. You hear her scream, this echoing, just ear-piercing screech as her head hits the hot hot tray. You hear the immediate tss as she burns her forehead, and just everything goes flying as he just squeezes you tight, and as you let go, he goes, "And you hurt my wife too, you son of a bitch."
I'm
and
going to
just
turn around
boom.
and grab him by the balls and just stare him in the eyes and squeeze.
He goes to swing at you with a punch. We're going to see if he hits. That is a natural 1. As he strikes out and slams his fist right into your jaw holds. For someone who looks like he's been into a few scraps, he hits like a child. There is no force to it. It's just this poof. And as you grab his, he just goes, and I need contested con saves here.
Only an 11.
An 11.
Oh, man.
That beats him very easily as you just hear, oh, and his face kind of turns blue, and he, oh, God.
I'm just eye level with him staring at him.
Please let go. And as he's letting go, he lets go, and he starts holding your hand. Please let go. Oh,
I'm sorry, I cannot hear you.
Please
What was
let
that?
go.
I'm gonna eat some food now, and you're gonna leave me alone.
Okay.
Do we understand?
Yes.
Are we at an agreement? Okay, and I let go.
And then I'm just gonna like walk past Teddy, be like, "All right, food's done, right?"
Okay.
I'm gonna start scooping up the meatballs and putting them back on the tray.
Meatballs.
As you do, he's kind of like Teddy kind of holds his groin and just kind of rests his head on the table for a minute. Reaches up, grabs a PBR, pulls it under the table. And he just starts side drinking it as he's just trying to get through the pain. You see his wife kind of holding her face and just, ow! I need to go to the hospital.
I'm sure Teddy will take you. Isn't that right, Teddy?
All right, honey. Let's put their things in some to-go bowls, and we'll get the kids. Oh, we'll get the kids.
To-go bowls, yeah.
And she kind of, all right. As she gets up and she starts grabbing some styrofoam, what looks like to-go containers from restaurants.
Nice.
As she has like a stack of what looks like maybe like hundreds of them in a cabinet, as she just reaches up, pulls out 4, sets them down, and starts putting pasta in. She grabs a set of plastic utensils, throws them in, folds up
As
the
that's
box.
happening, I'll be like,
Hey, Awen, could you get the food? And Vimir, let's get Fixer out of here first, yeah?
Mm.
We still need to do what we
Make sure I get a double helping.
Okay.
double helping here too, because I'm very hungry.
She just loads.
I was hungry.
She loads
but
everything that
very
they've
hungry
made
now.
into these trays, closes them up, gives them to you all. As you guys go out, Teddy opens the door. The night went real bad. Oh,
It was a pleasure to meet you.
right. Kids,
Bye.
kids, come on in. We're gonna take
Load-
Mama to the doctor's.
I'll load Fixer onto a toboggan.
Drag him around.
Fixer is like giggling to himself. His sight is inside Hawk, and he's like, "I'm a bird."
As you guys leave, you see the kids come up with the dog, and one of them looks like they're a little tired, a little worse for wear. Where did he go? Where did Sazia go?
He waved right before it happened, so I don't know if that was him waving goodbye or I don't know if he knew he was gonna drop or what, but it was well planned one way.
He
or the
might
other.
have. He might have. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, hang on, guys. Little hiccup here. Oh, there we go. Hiccup solved. Beautiful. As you guys get ready to go, Awen and Sazia, it appears that the
Sorry, a little bit of a problem
That's okay.
with my computer.
That's all right. No worries. You guys.
Did we like leave already?
Yeah, as you guys
We're
are,
about to.
as you guys
We
are,
gotta tell him something before we leave.
as you guys go out, the kids come running in with the dog. One looking a little more tired, the other still seeming to have plenty of energy. And the dog just kind of seems to be wet around the face and around the eyes, and kind of just this like goop all around it. And you watch as they get in. Teddy goes, I don't think we're gonna be going to see Uncle Chuck. I think we're gonna be stuck with the doctors for a while.
I'm gonna pat Teddy on the shoulder. I'll be like, "That's great news because Chuck doesn't want you there either."
Oh man. Aowen's just kind of like, oh.
Have a great one. Just be very careful with that burn. should probably need that checked up on.
Why wouldn't Chuck want me at his house? We've always been good friends.
I don't know.
You're gonna have
Probably
to.
because you're mean.
You grabbed my wife.
From falling, and you see what happens when I let go, right?
You hurt my wife, too.
That's because you grabbed me by my balls.
That's how I solve my problems. I grab people by the balls and face them forward.
Well, I think you need to reconsider that life choice of yours, because now your lovely wife is injured when she didn't need to be, and you just got uninvited to Uncle Chuck's Christmas party.
Yeah. I did.
Right. In any case, we actually need to purchase some things for the party. So, I did notice that from one of my friends there, and his recent talking with another child, that you actually don't have the same currency that we do. I'm afraid that our currency is not going to do well. Would you happen to have any extra that you would be able to lend us so that we could purchase for Uncle Chuck's Christmas party?
No.
And we need your dog food.
I don't have any money. I'm gonna be doing a drop and run. We're gonna get my wife fixed up, and then we're gonna leave without paying the bills.
Yeah. We do need money. Is there somewhere we could get some money, or?
I have no money to give you guys. Are you trying to rob me too?
No.
Should we
I feel like you guys are trying to rob me too now.
create an insight check to see if he really has no money?
Yeah, go ahead.
21.
He has no money.
Oh, bummer.
he's
Anyway, just kind of like, yeah, guys, look. If you guys look around, he really, I don't think we're gonna get any money from him.
I'm gonna throw a meatball to the dog.
As you do, the dog just.
I'm just sitting there eating while they.
That is slightly unfortunate, but thank you for the meal and good luck with your wife's injury. Shall we get going then?
And I'm gonna be starting to eat too.
Okay. As you guys start making your way off, the food itself is very, very good. Surprisingly, for something as simple as it is, it tastes like the
Bulls balls, yeah, that's pretty.
They are. They've got a little bit of a heat to them. Like they've got a nice cayenne pepper cinnamon mixed spice to them going, with a bit and just a hint of thyme. And the pasta itself, as you get a bite, it's covered in a nice creamy cheese, and it's in these long pasta noodles. It's just spaghetti noodles. And it's just this, it's nice. It's a good eat. It's filling and it's warming in this cold temperature.
Nice.
I on a side note, I have to cook like right after this. Like I'm hungry.
Mac and cheese, man. Mac and cheese. Way to go.
Yes. I'm gonna go for that. Anyway.
Fixer, you gonna have yours?
Hey, do we?
Fixer will go back into himself and we'll start trying to eat it to soak up some of the alcohol. Hopefully.
Okay.
It was one of Fixer's meatballs I gave the dog.
Yeah, okay. Being
Why
dragged.
is there a ball missing?
You're still intoxicated by the poison water, Fixer. This is why you don't do these things.
I'll never learn my lesson.
As you are getting pulled on a toboggan with relative ease, you have no issue. You do make a bit of a mess around your face, and you miss a few times. But other than that, you eat the entire thing, you guys, and you're walk.
That's what
Azure, before we head too far, do we see any of those kids that were tobogganing still out, or have they all?
Oh, there are
Are
still
we gonna steal from little kids?
there
now?
are hundreds of kids just going up and down the hill. You see that there are adults as well, kind of standing by their cars. There are some that are just kind of like sitting on the hoods. Some that are actually sitting inside of their cars, just keeping warm, watching their kids. There is actually one car that, looking around, you swear is Sazia's old car.
Is it bedazzled?
It's not bedazzled. It is this beautiful black car with deep tinted windows and just this. It's shining. It's not dirty or mud covered or salt covered like some of the other cars. It is pristinely clean.
Sazia, there is your iron beast.
I'm just gonna stand there, stare at it for a bit, and he was like,
Well, I've decided. Law owes me 2 cars.
What? Yours is right there.
And everyone's gonna be like, guys, we need to see if we can get some of that other kind of money. I think he said we had to come back with some items, and it doesn't sound like our gold is worth much. I mean, I guess maybe it's worth about the much of a piece of. Is it the toboggans are wood? I'm guessing, just like
the ones that you have are plastic, actually.
Oh, I think it's not worth very much, but maybe we could have talked to some of those people over there, and he kind of points to a group of adults, maybe watching.
I'm fairly sure Fixer got the bad end of that deal.
Yes, I took mine. It didn't cost me anything.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't think we could take
Sorry
everything
for
that
being
we need
nice.
to. Maybe we could try to find someone who could. You guys did try to see if that guy had any money, any currency, but maybe we could find someone else. Why don't we go ask those guys over there? And he just points to like a group of adults who are watching their kids toboggan down a hill.
Let's sell Sazia's car to one of them.
As you say that, the guy who's actually sitting in the car kind of opens the door, steps out, and he's wearing a very fine long coat and a nice gray scarf around his neck and slicked back black hair, and just kind of watches, shuts the door, car's still running, and he just kind of like rubs his hands together and starts to make his way to the back where the trunk is. And as he goes to pop the trunk, he kind of just starts looking inside and seems to be looking for something on the inside.
But that's not my car. I would think I know.
It looks like the Iron Beast is going to eat him.
Oh, yes, Vimir, you should probably go save him.
Go save him. Ah! And I will tackle him out of the jaws of the Iron Beast.
Make an athletics check. With advantage, because he has no idea you're coming. Oh, Jesus.
I'm not rolling well tonight. That's 2 9s plus 5.
That's alright, he rolled an at 1. As you go and tackle him out of the way, you hear dunk, as the head slams into the side of the trunk as you pull him to the ground. Let's see if anyone sees. Oh, come on.
Did we find the anti-Eldritch die?
There is, I drew the anti-Eldritch die tonight as another nat 1. Nobody is paying attention to what you have just done. Nobody's even heard what has just happened. Everyone is so focused on what's in front of them as you tackle this well-dressed man to the ground, his head slamming into the side of the trunk. He is on the ground, unconscious, and there is blood just pooling from a gash in the side of his head.
Guys, I got to him just in time.
Oh, wow.
The beast was clearly about to devour him.
I'm just gonna walk up to the guy and be like, "Wow, that car really did a number on him.
Yeah.
That gash looks really deep." I'm gonna look into the trunk. What was he trying to pull out?
I'm going to apply snow to his head wound.
Inside the trunk, you see there appears to just be a spare tire on the top. Doesn't seem like he was looking for anything in particular.
You said he had a scarf on?
He does, yeah.
I'm going to wrap that around his wound.
Okay, so you wrap the scarf around his head,
And
tie
then
it
put some
tight.
ice on top of it.
Okay.
And then I want to search him. I
Oh.
want to see if
Search him?
yeah, search
Okay.
the guy.
Go ahead and make an investigation check.
This guy crazy.
This guy's gonna wake up at some point today and he's just... Oh god. What hit me?
That is a 12.
With a 12, as you start patting him down, you find his wallet. As you open it up, you see he has what looks like 13 different identifications. And inside his wallet, you count out, thankfully, all these pieces of paper money are individually numbered. It makes it a lot easier to count, but it is still very strange. As you add the denominations together, you count about 1532. So $1,532 in paper money.
And he has
So I'm
13
gonna-
different types of ID.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, be careful. The beast is still awake. I can hear it rumbling. Smoke is pouring out of its nostrils.
It is different because the cars that you have are silent. They make no actual noise other than the tires running across the ground.
I'm just gonna look at it and be like, that noise is rather unbecoming. My car doesn't make noises
Yeah.
like this.
It is strange. You've being so used to the low hum of the Arcano engines. This is loud. This is obnoxious. This is not a peaceful ride.
Shall we slay the beast?
I'm just gonna hold up the money. I was like, no, we can let the beast go, but at least we have some of that money. Shall we go get this food from the store?
Yes. Fixer, can you walk yet?
No.
I was gonna ask, but okay.
What are we gonna do with this guy? Maybe just put him back in his car?
We're not going to feed him to the beast. I just saved him from Eowyn.
Maybe we could put him in the front seat and maybe not in the trunk.
Let me shut the jaws of the beast first.
I'm just gonna slam the trunk closed.
As you do, you...
And now he's safe. It's not gonna open its mouth anytime soon.
Good job.
He'll be grateful when he comes out.
Yes.
Anyways.
Well,
let's-
I already healed him. He's good. Look, he's breathing. Is he still breathing?
He is breathing,
He's
but
still
he is unconscious as hell. He has a major skull fracture right now.
It's okay. The ice will help with the brain swelling.
Yeah.
Snow.
Totally.
Well, then, if we've done our good deed here, then let us go.
Yes. We definitely want to get those errands. And if we get those errands done soon, you'll maybe get to kill a delivery guy. That'll be fun.
Yes.
We'll just try to see what says store or anything that seems like a store.
All right, go ahead, and as you head to the street, it's a good long walk, and as you get to the end, it takes you guys about 15 minutes on foot to get to the end of a long winding road. As you get to the end, you hear a loud screeching sound. A lot louder and a lot more ear-piercing than what you're used to, but you instantly recognize the blinking lights as an emergency vehicle. This one, though, is much larger than the ones you're used to, as it is a giant box. Where back home, The emergency vehicles are long and cylindrical, and they actually make their way across the city, consistently rotating beds and new stretchers every time they pick someone up. And over the time, the magical energies inside of these emergency vehicles heal the people over time. As it screams past you all, somebody might have, in the last few minutes, found the man laying in the dirt. Found him unresponsive. Head covered in snow, just enough for his mouth and his nose to breathe.
Life-saving medical techniques, everybody. I'm the hero here.
He's the hero everybody needs.
Definitely.
As you guys go ahead and make a perception check, and let's see what you guys see as you make it to the road.
Oh my, I don't think I've rolled.
Fixer included or not?
Nice, dude.
Fixer, yours is going to be at disadvantage, but yeah, you can.
6.
What is it? What's mine?
23.
2.
2.
2.
I'm counting money, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, you're just like counting this paper money. Like, this paper money is crazy.
12.
12. Okay.
The drunk guy sees me.
Just being drunk and relatively wasted, even Fixer does manage to see that there is in front of you guys a large super complex of stores. Strange buildings that you have trouble recognizing the common that's printed on them. As you make your way across, making sure that there are no vehicles coming either way, you find yourselves in this large open complex. Looking around, Awen, you spot a rather large store with bright blue lettering that says Lolly World.
Does that? I mean, is the Lolly World? Do I see people coming out with?
There are lots of people coming in and out of there. Yeah, they have all types of baskets and large carriages filled with plenty of material. It looks like they're having a super sale of something called a snowblower.
Snowblower. I'll just kind of point to the group and be like, I mean, it looks like those people maybe they're coming out of that store with maybe some items. Maybe there's some food. We're looking for dog food, for turkey. I think there was some other things, but we could start there. I don't know if you guys want to maybe start there.
Did Fixer hand me the list, or did Fixer hand you the list?
He handed.
I handed
Sazia.
Okay, so I'm just gonna look at the list. And I'll be like, right, dog food, wreaths, whatever that is, eggnog plus alcohol. I don't know. Egg and alcohol doesn't sound good together. Maybe that's just me. And a turkey.
Turkey, yeah. Eggnog.
Alcohol doesn't sound good. Period.
Well, that is you.
Yeah, look at Fixer.
Yeah, that's bad news.
Hey, I'm recovering.
The cold air and the food is definitely helping. I'll tell you that much.
Anyways, so are we able to find any of those?
Well, we gotta go in the place first to look.
Then let's head in.
Why don't we just ask one of the people coming out if this place has it?
I mean, we could ask them if they have turkey, yeah. And Eowyn just kind of like, as someone's walking by, just be like, excuse me, do you guys have turkey here?
No fucking way. No fucking way. God damn it. As you ask that, you watch as a white-haired pointed-eared, bright snow white-eyed elf. With a pair of glasses stops, you see in his cart is a large television, a handful of lights, something called a boxix, and a station something. And he kind of looks and as he puts his glasses up and yeah, they've got food in there too. You can get everything that you need in there, you know. You can get yourself a good bit of food in there, and you can have a good old fashioned time.
Yeah, and dog and dog food. They have dog food in there.
Yeah, they've got dog food and stuff like that, you know.
Okay. And they take the paper the paper money, not gold, right?
Aye, yeah, they do. They take the paper money. They call it cash.
Cash, yeah.
You know.
Of course, we knew that. We were just checking.
Are you guys new, eh? Just
I had a pet squirrel named Cash because he ate cashews.
That's an interesting
Great.
pet.
Anyways,
you know?
let's get in there. Thank you very much for
Yeah. We don't want to waste your time. We'll head in. Yeah.
But before you go, what is a wreath?
Oh, it's a thing. It's just a bunch of pine branches put together and tied with
People buy that.
acorns and pine cones and stuff. And
Sounds like something Viomir would eat. He like laughs and then slowly pulls it back. Like, oh crap.
Yeah, I don't know why you'd tie it together.
it smells nice and looks pretty, you know.
Yeah, but I'll look around. Are there any pine trees? Like, have we seen any as we came through?
You came through where the hill was. There were plenty of trees. Yeah, plenty of pine trees, but you don't see any shops with pine trees being sold. But there are plenty of wreaths in front of this large Lolly World store.
So everyone will just kind of point and be like, those, we have to buy those?
Yeah, it's on the list.
How many?
Oh, well,
How much does one of them cost?
I can go anywhere between 10, 15, 30, depending on the size.
15 caches?
Yes.
I'm just gonna
15
look,
cash.
and I was like, I have 1,500 of these caches.
Yeah.
That's.
You could buy
I
one
mean,
of
we need to
these.
Buy everything else.
And he points to the TV.
That's not on our list, is it?
Yeah, we don't need that right now.
I don't know what this LSD television does, but
LSD television.
Yo, I was trying to keep my face so straight when I said caches, and then LSD killed me. Like, seriously, I swear to God.
As you say that, you see a small little gnomish individual kind of starts making his way up, pushing a cart, and oh, what are you doing standing there, Wilfred? You got to get your ass in the car. We've got to get back. The boss is waiting for us to get home. Can't be sticking around here. Oh, I know. I'm just these people talking. So I'm sorry, but I've got to get back in the car.
Yeah.
As
Yeah, we
the-
appreciate your help. We'll go.
As the
We'll go
elf
buy
starts
the-
pushing around, and the gnome looks up at you all, and just so you know, some of these people here just think that we do this on the winter season for fun. So if anyone asks you if you're an elf, just tell them you work for the guy named Santa Claus.
I've never met Santa Claus.
I'm not sure what you're talking
Is
about.
it some sort of beast with giant claws?
As much as I would like it to be a giant beast that's killable, as it's not. No, it's a fat elf who's very, very jolly and breaks the veil between a different material plane and another material plane and the Feywild, and comes in here and stalks children all year round and gives them gifts. He's a very strange
stalks
fucking
children?
individual.
Sounds like a terrible person.
And I'm supposed to work for somebody that stalks children year
They
round?
think it's cute and delectable. Or is
He
it,
sounds more like a dwarf. Elves aren't fat.
this elf in particular is particularly fat. He enslaves other elves to do his work.
That sounds terrible. We should free them. Where is this Santa Claus?
They're in a place in the Feywild, in the Winter Court, called the Nart Pole.
The Nard Pole. Got it.
Nard
Put that
Pole?
down in your notes.
Oi, the Nart Pole.
Is he a
Okay, I
powerful
put it in
being?
notes.
He's a bit of a caster. And he's pretty strong too, yeah. You don't want to fuck with him when he's got a candy cane.
I'll put it on my to-do list, but no one should
Yeah.
enslave elves. We are a free, noble people.
Well, you know, I mean, they make toys, and he does feed them and clothe them and give them a warm place to sleep and a roof over their heads, but,
Oh, that's just a clan then. Never mind. No, you must be confused. He wouldn't enslave his fellow
I mean, he never lets the elves leave the North Pole, so they're always stuck there, you know what I'm saying?
If that's where you live, why would you leave? Unless you have
It's
somewhere
not
to go.
really that they live there. They're more like these humans who live here in this material plane. Call it a Stockholm syndrome.
Sorry, it's really hard to argue with him, so I appreciate the help. We have places to be.
Why? That's
definitely-
fine. I have deliveries to make. I've got things to deliver to people.
Excellent. Great.
Wait, is that what you do?
But here and there, yeah. But I'm doing my Christmas shopping right now with me partner.
Do you have a delivery for Uncle Chester?
Not for an
No,
Uncle
he
Chester.
means-
No.
He means,
What was
Oh,
his
look at
name?
this guy.
he means Chuck.
Do you have a delivery for Chuck?
Well, hold on. He
He
starts.
says he works for the company.
Aye, that's what we've been calling the winter cart during this time of year, because we always try and make sure that Sanity Claus there has his proper legal documents and extra toys that he can't have his elves make. So we call it a company nowadays. But with all the modern trends and things like that, I just have to, do some things. As he pushes the cart over to a very large snowball-like car. It is this big round ball with windows and doors and a very small trunk. So he starts loading things in. He goes, "Hey, Wilfred, be looking inside of the damn car and see if we've got ourselves a what you say, a letter? Letter. See if you have Chuck's letter inside." Okay. Now, do you have any other questions that you need answered while you're here in this material plane called Earth?
Earth.
Earth.
You sound like a dog.
Earth.
Arf.
That's what they call it, Earth.
Yeah.
What a strange people.
Yeah. How did you get here? If
Oh, the thinning of the veils, and because of this time of the year, Sanity Claus just stands there tearing at certain portions of the Feywild and kind of claws his way in here like a raging lunatic. You never trust a man in a red suit that's lined with white polar bear fur. To be honest, he's fucking crazy. He's the only bearded elf I've ever seen that's got a beard all the way down to here, and he ho-ho-hos his way around, and trust me, when you get him around a whole bunch of ho-ho-hos, he's crazy.
You keep describing this elf, and he sounds more and more like a dwarf.
That would be fucking scary if he was a dwarf, wouldn't it?
Yeah, everyone knows you don't trust dwarves.
Or fat elves.
Or fat
Fat.
elves. You don't
He's-
trust fat elves ever.
He sounds like a dwarf.
Well, hopefully you never meet him to find out if he is a dwarf or not.
Anyways,
If a dwarf, then he really is enslaving elves. Think about that. Think about that.
Well, do you have this letter for
I don't
Chuck?
know. I'm not the one looking for it. Well,
Who's the
Fred.
messenger?
Well, Fred. Fucking, how you looking? How you looking? Are you looking well? Sorry, hang on. See, you can't get good help these days. He used to be just an intern. Now he's out helping me make deliveries and the like.
Who, Wilfred?
Oi.
So you're both delivery people.
Technically, he's in training, so just me.
Okay.
Yeah. I have it here. I have it here. God, give it to me! So he reaches in, grabs it out of his hand, and starts looking over it. And
Oh, thank goodness.
oh, look at that. Look at that. For one Chuck Wiswold, living in tree number 2. Oi, in the northern forest, just up that way up the hill. Alright, here you go. You delivered it, so I'm good. I don't want to fucking go up there anyways. There's no good driveways, and having to drive through a bunch of kids while they're sliding down a hill is a pain in the ass.
I'll give it to Saz.
I'll take it.
Sazia, see if his bonus is in here.
Aye, you can't be opening up someone else's mail. That's what they call mail fraud, and that's illegal.
He told us to make sure his bonus was there.
Yeah.
I will have to report you to the proper authorities.
Is his bonus
up
there?
someone else's mail. I don't fucking know. I don't do payroll.
I'm gonna
Well-
open up the letter.
Oh.
Hey! What
And
you
he said you
doing?
would have a bonus for us.
And he snaps his fingers, and Sazia needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
He's gonna try cast hold person.
Wisdom saving throw. Add a 0, but I got a 17.
That is a success. She goes, shit!
Why are you snapping? That's rude.
Because he's not supposed to be opening the goddamn letter.
He told us, but
All
We have
due
the
respect.
express permission of the individual.
Exactly. Exactly like the drunk elf says. Chuck gave us permission.
You
to
got a
open the mail
drunk
to make
elf
sure.
and you're doing errands for Chuck. I don't know what the fuck is going on anymore. It's easier when I
Good, dude.
drink. And as he says this, he just kind of rummages through and eggnog cracks open the carton, and you start drinking out of the eggnog carton.
So while he's doing that, can I see if the bonus check is there?
There is a bonus, and the bonus is for a year membership to the Turkey of the Month Club.
Still a bonus, though.
what is it? What does it say?
It says it's a year's membership to a turkey club.
Hey,
There's no money.
that's a good bonus right there. He's getting a turkey every month. All I got was jelly.
Oh, I think he was expecting to get cash. Cash.
Well, that's not my problem. He'll have to take it up with the lady at the cart.
I'm just gonna very obviously wink at Sazi with both eyes. Do I do it now?
I mean, technically, he has his bonus, but he wanted compensation as in currency.
Yeah, I mean, before things get too crazy,
That's
we've got this-
compensation. Food is compensation. It's a meal he doesn't have to put on the table for his family.
But you know what I always say in this situation: better safe than sorry. Vimir, I think we should do it.
Well, hey guys, hold on.
everyone, no.
And everyone's gonna be like, hey, Sazia, can I see that list with the stuff we need to
Well,
buy?
Fred, get the
I'm
car
ready.
running.
I'm gonna hit him with my double-bladed scimitar.
As he sees you draw a weapon,
I would give you.
as he sees you draw a weapon, he just and he casts, and there's 3 of them now, 4 of them total.
Good.
See if you can hit me now, you wily bastard.
Use
Well,
the
Fred,
spell
get the
slots.
fucking car going, you bastard. This fucker's gone crazy.
18 plus 5, so 22, 4, 5.
As you go into swing, he goes, ah! Ducks, and one of his illusions just jumps in the way. Ah! Vanishes.
Damn it! And I will bonus action to swing the other side.
Okay.
Not so fast, gnome. Not as good. That is a 6 plus 5, 11.
No, misses that one. As he just ducks under the way of the other one. Is, hey, you fucking bastard! No one goes and kills me. And you hear the car as it kicks on. He reaches up, shuts the trunk. And as he does, he will disengage with his action and run into the front of the car. And as he gets in, he just sets right into the driver's seat and is going to start driving away. And he is going to use the vehicle's full movement speed of 90 feet. And get the fuck out of Dodge. Do you guys want to pursue?
I'm here.
Say again, Saz?
I expected a little more fireworks when it comes to that. Should we pursue?
Well, first things first. We're not gonna. We don't think we're gonna catch him. But I have an idea that I was trying to kind of say there. But
Saz said, "Do the thing."
As you,
but
as you look in the dust and the smoke cloud, Wilfred is still standing there, just kind of.
Wilfred, since you're not the messenger,
Yeah, we have no obligation to actually kill you, so you're fine.
but you're gonna come with us.
Okay.
Can you help us shop for this stuff?
Yeah.
Exactly. What is? And I'm just gonna grab him like by the shoulder. By the way, what is eggnog? What with alcohol? Is it good?
It's creamy and it's pretty good, you know. It's pretty good. It's pretty good, eh?
Yeah. Why don't you just help us with this list, and then maybe we can just forget this whole thing happened, and guys, I have an idea. Why don't we just get the things on this list first, and then we can talk a little bit about it.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Well, we're gonna just go and get the stuff, I guess.
Okay. So you guys go shopping through. You get a lot of strange looks as Viamir's wearing a yellow, black, and... Actually, what colors did you have for your kilt again?
The kilt is green with yellow.
Green, yellow, and black kilt. And his large puff coat wielding a bladed staff as all of you coming in realizing you're the only ones walking through here armed with weapons visible.
And barefoot.
And barefoot. And there is, as you guys enter, a man in a dark blackish blue uniform with what looks like a tool belt, clearly a gun on one side, a pair of manacles on the other. And he seems to, as you guys walk in, just immediately take notice of you. And just watches you. As you guys continue, you kind of give a look back. You see he reaches up and says something into his radio. And stands there, though, just keeping an eye on you as you guys begin to go about.
So we probably need one of those cards, right?
Yeah, they're, yeah.
I'd say...
Let's go get one, Wilfred.
Okay. As he goes, he grabs one of the carts and pulls it out and begins to
I'm
push
right behind him.
down the aisles. So you needed a wreath? And he kind of reaches and grabs...
He says, probably 3. Let's get 3.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah.
Now,
Do you think we could get an expensive pearl here?
Nah, yeah,
Yes,
guys.
there is a
No,
jewelry
let's
section.
try to let's just stick to the things on the list, and then we can work out the whole
Will it make you
messenger
feel
thing.
better, Fixer?
Well, I kind of need a pearl for something I learned how to do.
That
needs to
didn't
be a
answer
good
my
pearl, though.
question.
There's
Wilfred, how much do pearls
how
cost?
expensive do you need how much?
Well, the equivalent of 100 gold pieces. I don't know what that is here.
Oh boy, that's actually that'd be about $500 dollars.
500 caches?
Yes, 500
Yeah.
caches.
500.
Yeah, let's not worry about that, guys. Let's not worry about that.
We have no need for this caches.
Yeah,
Something tells me
We don't use them in our world, do we?
No, but something tells me it would be an interesting little souvenir for Sin.
That's one of them. We have many of them.
Yeah, we can keep a cache.
I'll
Let's
keep
go
it.
find the.
Here, give me a cache. You know I'm good with
How
money.
about we try to figure out if we have enough to have some left over? Because I could really use a pearl.
Let's
Where?
let's get everything first. So I'm gonna go and try to grab the eggnog plus alcohol, the turkey.
Yep. All of that is
Do they-
easy to find, and
Dog food.
he kind of let's just get the biggest turkey since we don't know the size. And he finds a turkey that's worth about $100. It is a 25-pound turkey. He just drops in.
So
Do they have any
I've got
medicines to heal me? Or the rest of us?
Nothing like where we come from.
Nothing for a healer's kit?
I mean, we could find a first aid kit. It would kind of work the same, but with different curatives and bandages. Do you want something with kitties? Do you want something with puppies? Do you want something with a funny talking mouse? Do you want something with a death knight and his fire sword?
No, I don't need any ornamentation. I need functionality.
You just kind of strike me as someone who likes pretty things.
Are you flirting with me?
No, sorry. I'm not flirting with you.
Right, before this gets any worse, let's go and find out how much all of this costs, and see if we can get Fixer that pearl too.
So, out of character, very serious question. Where is Sazia currently keeping the wallet with cash in it?
Did you take the guy's wallet? Did you take the
No,
full
I just
wallet?
took
Just
the
the
cash.
cash?
I just took the cash.
All right, so where is the cash currently?
I am holding it currently.
Oh,
We're walking around with just a
you're just
wallet.
walking around with $1,500?
Yeah, $1,500 just walking around. No idea what I'm supposed to do with this shit.
Oh, it makes things a lot harder.
Fucking As
We're gonna try it anyway. Eowyn's gonna try to see how much of the cash he can take while still leaving some of it in Sazia's hands.
okay,
Just like Sazia's over here, he's like, oh yeah, this 25-pound turkey.
roll a sleight of hand versus Sazia's perception.
22.
Well, I can't beat that because I have a 0 in perception. So
You, as Sazia is just kind of like holding it up and like, right, and just you take.
How many caches?
You slip 2 caches that read 100.
Okay.
So we're just gonna go along and I want to
Keep
see
chopping.
where I could see how much how much money there. I mean, how much money does all of it cost?
If you guys head to the checkout line, looking around, you see there are hundreds of people kind of lining up for the checkout. And as they look around, and you see mountains of things, strange toys, cooking supplies, these LSD televisions.
LSD.
Oh man.
I know what I want for Christmas.
You just turn it on and trip balls.
Oh god, that'd be horrifying. Ugh.
That sounds like something from A Clockwork Orange. I don't know.
Especially if you had a bad trip and just couldn't get out of your room or turn it off. Just perpetually just...
No.
Oh, shit. As you guys just kind of watch your turn comes up, you see there's an old gentleman standing behind with a bright blue vest with gold lettering and purple lettering. It says Lolly World, and as he stands there, his glasses, he kind of pushes up and he goes, "Aye. Put everything on the table, on the belt. Hurry up."
I'm just gonna.
Yes, of course.
Great. He rings a wreath. 2, 3, slides him down to the other end, grabs the turkey, just kind of, fuck that, grabs a scan gun, boop, puts it away, slides it to the other side. You guys then put the eggnog, dog food, scanning everything. Alright, it's gonna come to $371.93.
Oh,
Give him the cashes.
yeah, that's it. Okay. I'll just give him four of the ones that mark 100.
Okay. As you do, he takes them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Opens the register, slides it in, gives you your change, and hands you coins.
These look a little bit more familiar. I thought you guys only had paper money.
I mean, if you're smart, you only carry cash, but otherwise, you come and buy shit, you get taxed, you'd have coin. How do you not know this? You're what are you, one of them LARPers?
Sincere will love these.
I have no idea who that is.
No, of course not. She is our friend, not yours.
You LARPer kids are really strange this time of year.
We work for Santa Claus.
He looks at you, looks at all of you, and gives like a good for you look.
Nice. Yeah.
Pats Viamir on the shoulder. You're a good kid. Reaches under the counter and pulls out a large tub of candy. Go ahead, you can have a little bit of candy.
What do they look like?
It looks like lollipops, like the lollipops you'd go into the bank and get.
I'll take a handful. Thank you. And I'll pat him on the head. You're a good kid, too.
And
You guys are very nice. Have a great Christmas. Puts the candy back underneath and... Next!
So we do have enough for the pearl as I'm walking away. It's like, Wilford, do you know if they have pearls like that here?
Wolford, here's a candy. And I'll pat him on the head. You're a good kid, too. I'm learning social interactions, guys. This is growth.
Actually, that doesn't sound as much of a lie as the other one. So good job there.
Oh, okay, good.
Um. Can I go, please?
No, absolutely not.
Unfortunately not.
Hey guys, I mean, why don't we just take the cash that we have left over and we could just give that to Chuck. I think that's what he was wanting. He was wanting some cash, and we've got this extra cash, and we could just give him the extra cash. And then
I don't get to kill anybody.
Yeah, I mean, we don't have to kill anybody. As he said, he just wanted to get his gift or his bonus, and with the cash, and we've got cash. I mean, you did kind of almost kill that one guy by the car.
No, I saved him.
Yeah, but it almost killed him though.
Yeah, the beast was killing him.
Remember that talk that we had from before? Sometimes it's just necessary to kill someone.
Yeah, but this just doesn't seem like one of those times. It's we don't have to kill it. We have the cash. We give the cash to Chuck.
It's pretty necessary to satiate whatever Vimir is feeling right now.
How many caches do we have left over?
Should be, and I'm gonna start counting everything.
As you count it out, you're down an extra 200.
I'm missing 200.
We've already lost more cash.
No. As in, I've given the cashier 400. That would not leave with only 900 left.
Well, let's get Fixer. Can you walk yet? I'm sick of. And I pull him around the store in the
Can I walk
toboggan the
yet?
entire time.
The toboggan.
The entire time.
The aisles.
We better be careful. I'm gonna get a drunken disorderly.
At this point, Fixer, you're starting to feel a little bit more sober, having food settle down in your stomach, and you feel better. You feel much better. Though, you feel like you could use more food.
I can walk.
Back
I'm
to
good.
the other point, though. Did anybody see what happened to the other 200?
You probably dropped it. It is very flimsy. Look at it.
Yeah, I hope we didn't drop it, because then we don't have any cash to give to.
No, we still have
Chuck.
cash.
So you want to give the cash to Chuck? That's what you're saying, Viomir?
We can. I just wanted to kill the bad messenger.
Yeah, but I mean, he was just delivering a message, though. It's not his fault that.
He said kill the messenger.
Yeah, I know.
He gave
what
us these
said.
nice jackets, and
When the thing is,
in turn we had to kill the messenger.
Exactly. He gave us the jackets, and we have to do his tasks to make him feel happy. In fact, it was you and Fixer that decided that we needed the jackets, and we needed the coats, and
Yeah.
we were able to help him with it. Now
Yeah,
we're going
but
to
you know,
deny
he
that
would
man
also
his
be
request.
happy if we just gave him cash, and we have
But
cash.
it's not his. It's not his bonus.
Yeah, but it's not the messenger's fault that he didn't get the bonus. Because we have the cash.
Regardless of whose fault is it, would you deny a man his requests simply because of your own morals?
Wait, so he just wants the cash? He doesn't want us to kill the messenger? I'm confused.
As you guys say this, you notice Wilfred starting to get a little worried, and as he does, he and I need Viomir to go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. I thought that was a 13. That's a 19 plus 1, so 20.
Okay. As he disappears, you are not frightened, but he vanishes and appears 30 feet ahead of you guys and just starts booking it into a full dashing run.
No, see.
I wish he wouldn't have done that, and I'd take off after.
He's
And
not
I'm just
the
gonna look
messenger.
at you, and I'm just like,
I would have let him go, but he poofed out, and Now I feel
It
like
just
he's
makes things
guilty.
difficult.
But I'm full sprint after him.
Okay, he's going to be 30 feet ahead of you for quite some time. How long are you going to pursue?
Well, I have 35 feet of movement, so I will catch him eventually.
That's right, you do. You do.
After about 36 seconds.
After about half a minute, he starts leading you through the parking lot. And as you go to catch up with him, he realizes as he turns back, he sees you're about to catch up with him as the rest of you start kind of walking after them. He slows down and stands behind a car and just holds behind the car and waits to see what you do as you're on one side of the car. He's on the other.
Wilfred, I wish you hadn't run. We weren't gonna hurt you, but
You
now
guys
I'm
say you're gonna
suspicious.
kill me.
I'm not gonna kill you. Now, if you come here, I won't kill you. But if you keep running, I'm gonna get angry, and then I can't control what I do.
I'm just an elf.
Yeah, me too. Just an elf in a strange land.
Please, let me go.
No, come here, Wilfred.
No.
No. I'm
No.
gonna take the car and try to like shove it out of the way.
Make an athletics check.
Dice don't fail me now. Okay, 17 plus 5 is numbers. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 22.
As you go to move the car, it doesn't completely slide over, but it gives a good nudge. As you do, he runs over to the opposite side of another car. Please just leave me alone.
Wilfred, there's 2 ways we can do this right now.
You leave me alone.
No, that's not one of them. I'm gonna tell you the 2 options. No, I'm gonna tell you. Like, you don't have to listen, but I'm gonna say them. One is you come here and we walk back nicely together as friends. And 2 is eventually I catch you, and when I do, I'll be angry. And then there'll probably be a physical component to me catching you.
By this time, have we walked to where they are?
Yeah, by this time you all have caught up. Wilfred looks visibly shaken and worried.
I'll give like the groceries to Awen, and I'm just like, hold on to this. This is kind of your fault. But I'm gonna be like, no, it's Wilfred. It's fine. Don't worry. We just need someone to explain to Chuck what happened to his bonus.
I don't know what happened to his bonus. I don't work in accounting.
No, it's I know you don't. But you were the one that found the letter. So you would be able to verify that indeed is the letter that you were supposed to deliver.
It is. It comes
That
from his
indeed
company.
was the
It
bonus.
comes from the winter court. It's for him.
Exactly.
It says it there on
And
the
if
envelope. I
that's-
don't need to say anything.
Exactly. No.
Right, so you
that's
can
the
let me
thing.
go. He starts
don't-
backing up now into the middle of the parking lot. Just
No, don't do that. Don't do that. It's gonna end poorly.
If you continue doing that, Vyamir is going to tackle you, and the last person he tackled, he ended unconscious
Saved.
and bleeding.
Saved him.
It's not good.
Totally saved him.
No. As he goes and steps out, you hear ha ha as a series of bells start ringing through the air. You watch as a full-drawn, bright red sleigh comes sailing down in and just as Wilfred just gets pummeled by 8 reindeer being pulled along and then getting caught by the sleigh as his body just ragdolls across the ground as the sleigh hits impact onto what's left of his body, and you hear ho, 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 ho. Time for Santa to go and get a few extra toys.
Wow.
All right, you lot, go fly somewhere. I'll call you when I'm ready. As Santa gets out of the sled and you hear that as the reindeer get back up into the air and start flying off, you watch what is clearly a dwarf, quite plump and fat, making his way towards Lolly World with a rather good-sized sack, as if he's going to do some purchasing. As you look, he doesn't even bother looking at what he hit. As you look, Wilfred is beyond putting back together.
Oh no.
Wilfred is effectively People Jam.
I'm gonna turn to Awen and now grab the groceries from him, and I'll be like,
See, if we didn't have that conversation, Wilfred wouldn't be out in the parking lot, and he wouldn't be turned into mush right now. So, inadvertently, you still caused a death.
I wasn't gonna kill him.
So now that he's dead, we can still give the cash to Chuck so that no one else has to die.
We wouldn't actually need to give him anything. The delivery man is dead. So in a sense, we completed his task.
But yeah, you're right.
keep walking.
Awen was getting ready to say something else, but he's just like, oh, but there's also no. You're right. Just kill the messenger. That was it. That's all we had to do.
Yeah, we did that.
As you guys watch and get ready to start walking your way back to the hill, giving a look back, you see the fat dwarf stops and, of course I'll take a photo with you, little one. Stops and you see as a human woman kind of just pulls a phone out, snaps a few photos of her young child with Sanity Claus as
Wait,
the
is Wilfred Jam in the background?
No, he kind of arcs his back to the Lolly World. As you guys continue walking, as Wilfred is still in the ground, as you cross the street and start making your way, you hear, "Oh my God!" just yell out in this high-pitched squeal from possibly the mother, as they come across Wilfred's mangled corpse.
Unfortunate. Let's get going.
Yeah.
So you guys start making your way back up the hill.
Picture, I don't think I can pull you up this hill.
I'm
I mean,
walking
I
now.
probably could, but I don't want to.
I'll walk. I'm good.
Walk. Okay. So you start walking back up. There is indeed a group of kids. Some are being consoled by parents as they're getting them in the car. And one of the kids points and goes, "Hey, that's the one who has my sled!"
I don't have anything, and I'll chuck it.
Were you chucking it?
He just throws it.
Just
At the kid?
random direction. Not at the kid.
At the
Not
car?
that
Just very blatantly throwing it like down the hill, away from him.
Yeah, you guys are coming through the parking lot at this point.
Okay. I'll just leave it there and be like, I'm done with it.
Okay.
It was fun. Thank you.
As you leave it there, are you just leaving it in the middle, or are you dropping it by like a car and just kind of like walking away from it?
Just leaving it there.
Leaving it there? Okay.
I'm walking away.
Oh no, a car's gonna run over it.
Fucking A. Oh, with a 98% on the D100. Yeah. As you guys start making your way through, you hear the sound of a large truck being started, and once again, it sounds awful and horrendous, but as it backs up, you hear as it then drives off, and you just hear the kid just start bawling and losing it. You hear from the mother that's trying to console him, just, "You're a real fucking asshole!"
You should be more careful where you leave your stuff.
Guys, Does
She's too
every
focused
car
on
in
trying to console her kid now at this point.
Oh no.
Does every car in this whole freaking realm, like, do they all need to go to the auto shop?
Yeah, all these beasts are loud and obnoxious.
Yeah, it's actually quite terrible.
Oh my goodness, it's like awful. Like, what are they doing to these cars?
You could probably make a good many bucks here, cashes. You can make a lot of cash.
I make good cashes in a world that had silent cars.
Fixer, as you say that, you watch as you're like talking about this and looking over your shoulder and still nursing the slow hangover. You watch as a very young kid steps into the driver's seat of a car and you hear as he just starts grinding the gears as he goes to put a stick shift in reverse and just drives forward. You hear and it's just,
oh, you poor thing.
it sounds like the car is being murdered.
You're talking about the car, right? I agree with you.
Oh my goodness, that little sticky monster is just destroying it.
Kid does not know how to drive at all whatsoever.
What a great warrior. Look at him at such a young age facing a deadly beast on his own and winning.
He is
Impressive.
indeed killing that car.
He is marked for greatness.
I don't know about winning though.
That reminds me of me at a young age.
Okay, note to self. Viamir never drives whatever car that I obtain from law. Cars.
Fair.
You got that right, Fixter? You can make a note. Anyways.
I thought that was a given.
Yeah. Exactly.
It should be given.
I was shocked you let Sin do it.
Oh.
It was fun. Yeah. Anyways.
As
we're gonna go back up the hill.
As you guys start making the long trek back up the hill, the snow once again beginning to fall, hiding all the tracks of the children who have gone sledding. The lights still guiding your way, glowing bright as ever. Each step you take, the snow seeming to grow a bit heavier, a bit thicker. Grows all the way up to about your waist by the time you get to the trees. As you step into the woods, it begins to taper. And it's almost as if you enter a deeply fortified area as the tree canopies just force the snow to create these little miniature foxholes around each tree and around the large edge of the forest. Making your way back to the tree, what would you guys like to do? You don't see Chuck, but you are at the tree that he disappeared into.
I will knock on the tree.
Yeah.
So do you. Door opens. Ah, hey! How you guys doing? Good.
I'm gonna raise all this stuff.
Oh, fantastic. Reaches out, grabs the bags. Honey! Where's Gus? I need him to take these groceries and get them going. Here. Yeah, Dad. No worries. I'm coming. Sets him inside the tree. Sets him down. All right. So, how'd things go? Teddy hasn't shown up. That's a good thing.
Teddy's
That's
not
because
I don't think he's gonna be here.
That's because he dropped his wife in the oven and had to go to the hospital.
Sort of.
Okay.
Hospital's right.
Loosely.
Not dropping his injured
Were they-
wife.
Were they having sex in front of you all?
No.
I don't think so.
I don't think that would
We weren't that lucky.
Fixer, there's something. I don't know about that one. Also, we have this letter for you, and then Sazi's gonna give him the turkey club.
Takes it, looks at it, starts reading it. Crumples it, throws it inside the house, or inside the tree. Did you kill the messenger?
He's dead.
Pastes on the parking lot. All little messy bits and stuff.
The fat dwarf named Claus came down and ran him over.
Good. Fucking karma, I think. God damn it.
But we did. I don't know if you use the currency here or currency in that world or something like that.
I can use it for more lights.
I kind of look at Awen with kind of like a kind of look, and I was just like, I hold out $500. I'll be like,
We had a little extra after buying everything, so we figured we could probably give you some, maybe for the coats or something.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Very kind of you. Takes it. Useful.
They call them caches.
Or dollars. Dollars is their
They did not call them that.
But that rolls off the tongue a little bit better.
It does better
Dollar?
than cashes. Yeah, dollars, but
Dollars?
dollars, not doll hairs, dollars.
No,
Dollars?
I'm confused.
Dollars,
doll hairs?
yes, dollars.
Dollars.
Yes, or dollars, depending on where you're from.
That would definitely roll off your tongue.
Exactly. Well, I appreciate all the help from you boys. But I've got nothing else for you. I thank you very much. You can keep the coats. Should be something in the pockets for you.
Check my pockets.
Oh,
Yeah.
no one checked their pockets.
no,
I will-
one checked their
I thought about it
Check
earlier,
my
but I was
pockets.
drunk.
As you
What's in my pockets?
What's in the pocket? What's in the pocket? As you reach into your pocket, Viamir, you find a strange green jello-y substance. Like, feels like an ooze.
It's
Uh-huh.
How big is it?
It's a
Is it
good,
like
it's a
fist
good, It's a good
size?
fist size, yeah.
it's Wilfred.
This size.
Got some
got it.
Wilfred into his pocket.
Got a little bit of Wilfred on your face there.
Yeah.
I'll check my other pocket then. The one that wasn't towards Wilford. Poor bastard.
I know.
Got the spray in your pocket.
In the other pocket, you find a wig.
I find a wig.
You find a wig.
I think he got Awin's pocket.
That's Awen's coat right there.
Chuck looks and goes, "Oh, no, that's my aunt's Jello mold and my uncle's toupee. I need the toupee though." Takes the toupee. Let me see. Try checking your inner pockets. That might be a bit more useful.
I will check my inner pockets.
Okay. As you check the inner pocket, you reach in and find yourself you find a key.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh
he found
man.
a key.
On the key, the head of the key, You see it has a question mark.
The Riddler's key, great.
It is a question mark, or it has one like stamped or engraved?
Stamped in the head of the key.
Okay.
Did you just pull this key out so that everyone could see it?
I probably, like, after reaching in and looking at it, would have put it back.
Okay.
Fair enough.
I think everyone else is checking their pockets at this point.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
Okay.
man.
Let me see.
Do I have any Wilfred in my pockets?
If this is what I think it is, Chuck, thank you.
It's a key.
I'd like to think.
Yeah, is it the key though, Chuck?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay, thanks, Chuck.
I'd like to think that after today, everybody has a little piece of Wilfred.
A little piece of wool gonna be stuck with them forever.
There's just a little bit that's in my hair that will never get out.
Wilfred will always be with you.
You've got Wilfred in your teeth. Ew. Awen, in your pocket, you find a inside of your pocket you find a collapsible fishing rod. As you grab hold of it, it says, "Speak a word."
I don't know what that means. He's just gonna kind of look at me like, he's like gonna kind of hold it up and be like, "Hello?"
As you say hello, it expands into a fishing pole, and you have yourself a pole of angling.
Pole of angling.
Yep. It's a wonderful. It is a wonderful. I would say wonderful. It's a wondrous item. While holding this 10-foot pole, you can speak a command word and transform it into a fishing pole with a hook, line, and reel. Speaking the command word again changes the fishing pole back into a normal 10-foot pole. But for this one, this one actually collapses completely into a small little kind of small little pocket stick.
Okay.
About 6 inches long. You can just pop right in.
All right.
So many low-hanging fruit with that sentence.
You have
Right.
you
I
have
know,
a
right?
you have a mystery key in your inventory, Biomir. You can add
Mystery key.
I wonder what that question mark stands for.
Fixer. As you reach into your pocket, you pull out a 10-pound clay pot with soil that is very fertile and soft, but doesn't seem to fall out of the pot as you flip it upside down.
Wait, you didn't feel that 10 pounds on the goat?
Nope. You can add you can add a pot of awakening to your inventory.
Ooh, that sounds nifty.
Awakening pot.
And Sazia, as you reach into your pocket, you pull out a glowing rapier. The current color that it's glowing is blue.
Deep pockets.
Very deep pockets.
The light it
Wow.
sheds is about a 15-foot radius of bright light in the area and an extra 15 feet of dim light around you, as you can add a moon-touched rapier to your inventory.
Ooh.
And you are able to change the color of its glow, as you will.
Nice.
will always be a black light.
Ew.
Not next to Fixer. Not next to Fixer.
You might want to keep that away from my bunk.
Oh boy. As you guys pull these things from your pockets, Chuck goes, "Alright, cool. Y'all got gifts? We're straight, we're square, we're good. Catch you guys later."
I did have someone said that in the back when we were in the parking lot, said something, and you mentioned something about this thing too, and I think it would be quite good to say Merry Christmas.
Oh, yeah. Merry Christmas. Have a good jolly time, and whatever you do, don't get grabbed by the Krampus.
Okay, bye, Chuck.
Bye.
Oh, how do we get back?
Walk the way you came.
Clearly.
Well,
Obviously, yeah.
I guess.
Or if you really want to get fancy, click your heels together 3 times and say there's no place like home every time you do it.
I will do that.
Okay. As you do, Viamir, the first to do it. No place like home. No place like home. No place like home. Viamir vanishes.
What?
I honestly thought it was just some joke, but
I'll do it too.
As Sazia does it as well, he vanishes.
I'm gonna try walking back first.
Okay. As you try walking back, it takes you about 20 minutes to go back in the direction that you guys came from, and you stumble out and as an elf, you remember where you've been, and you look behind you and you see a small shimmering veil begins to grow thinner. I do need a wisdom check from you, Sazia, to see if you remember any of this.
Yeah, elf powers. No magical charms up in here.
Oh my god, finally a nat 20.
Nat 20, you remember everything that has occurred.
oh,
Awen.
God.
Is Awen the last one?
You're the last one unless you left with Fixer on foot.
No, as Fixer's kind of walking off, is Chuck still there?
He's just kind of
Or did he
watching.
kind of...
He's snickered at Sazia and Viamir clicking their heels together, kind of finding it amusing.
So Aowen's, as everyone else is kind of either poofed or started walking off, Aowen's he's gonna take out the $200 cash, and he's gonna hand it over to Chuck and be like, I tried to get some more for you, but this is the best I got. And
I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that. Something tells me someone that you guys know might need this.
And as he places in your hand a small little ruby.
A ruby.
And you can add a ruby of the War Mage to your inventory.
Sounds pretty freaking badass.
And
It'll allow Sin to cast magic out of her pact weapon.
there we go. And Awen will just be like, that's great. That's great. And he'll just be like, thanks again. And thanks for the coat. And he'll just start clicking his heels together. And
As you as well.
This.
As all of you stand around looking at each other as Eowyn is the last to arrive, as he just... Back to warm weather. Though you all see the shimmering silver veil ahead of you leading to the Feywild. To the Winter Court. It begins to tighten and shrink before it vanishes completely. As it does, looking around, you see Sin, Law, and Rivana with the same type of hat that Sanity Claus had on his head. with a box of candy canes, cookies, and Rivana has a bottle of scotch in her hand. Law as well. As they kind of looking, Law just, so, did you guys have a different experience than us?
Less talk, more drinking. I'm just gonna walk up and.
Did you guys help Chuck?
No, we helped.
Then yes, we had a different experience.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to sit next to Law and ask for some of the scotch, and then put a hand on his shoulder. Oh, by the way, did I mention you actually owe me 2 cars instead of 1?
Nah, I only owe you 1 car, and even then, it's not my fault.
You owe me
Someone
2
obviously
cars.
wants you dead.
Oh yes, because of you.
I don't know if it's because of me, but we'll find
Well,
out.
I think so, and we'll. Whatever. It's fine. You have the money.
As you guys collect yourselves, and for a moment, it looks like as your watch, Sazia reads about 10 o'clock in the evening. You look up in the sky and it's still noon. As you reset the hands, click it back in. Okay. Strange day.
Very strange.
Last thing you hear as you look up into the sky, all of you, and feel the chill of the air leave and the warmth of the weather return of this nice 75-degree day.
I take off my jacket.
You hear, ho, 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 ho. Merry Christmas. And remember, I'm watching you.
Really need to deal with that dwarf that's enslaving elves.
Hey, we agree on something.
We'll put that on the list.
And he watches children year round. That's just creepy. I'm surprised nobody has dealt with this before.
Next Christmas.
That would be an adventure for a time when I am away from you all. This was a little bit too rich for my blood, even as a pirate. This was, well, more than I felt like dealing with today.
These lands are strange.
These lands are very strange. Indeed, Viamir. And Rivana kind of puts an arm around your shoulder, tussles your hair a bit. It's good to see you. And pats you on the cheek.
You as well.
She goes and sits down next to Sin. As they both open up a box of candy canes and each open one up and just start kind of enjoying them.
The cash and the coins and stuff like that, I'll just like hold it out in my hand and be like, "Hey, Sin, guess what?"
Stuff! And she just grabs it. She doesn't even wait for you to explain what it is. She just grabs it and starts kind of flipping through it. And she immediately pulls out a sketchbook and begins sketching jewelry ideas with these things. However in the hell it may possibly be well put together, but she just immediately starts drawing up designs with it.
I'm gonna turn to Awen and I was like, "You made me do a good thing without actually having any benefits for it."
Yeah, that's kind of something a captain would do, right?
You're not a very good pirate, are you?
No, you're not a very good pirate.
Not a very good pirate.
Think of it this way. I'll take it as it's some sort of a compensation for you to feel good after knowing that you caused Wilfred's death.
Yeah, that.
You did
was-
cause this.
Oh my god, the guilt trips.
That's terrible. I am a terrible pirate. with taking it all in as to how terrible a person Eowyn is, he'll kind of walk over to Sin, seeing her excitement from just getting this random paper. He'll be like, I think maybe you'll like this too. He's kind of got his head down, just in a bit of disappointment and his choices in life,
Just broke
and,
this man.
and hand over the ruby that he was given.
As you give her that, she, oh my god, and she starts just examining it, and as she does, her eyes just immediately roll back into her head, and her entire form encases in crystal.
I killed her. I killed 2 people today.
What did you do to Sincere?
Murder!
As she is encased in ice, everyone just kind of stepping back, and Law's like, what the fuck? And Rivana goes, oh, look, again. Huh.
This happened before.
What?
And with that,
Again?
as that occurs, that's where we're going to end
Oh,
tonight's Christmas
good.
episode with... Actually, you know what? I want one more roll out of this tonight. I want a wisdom saving roll from Sazia for doing something good with no initial benefit to himself whatsoever.
Shit. That is a 6.
You have a positive upturn into your alignment. Not a complete positive upturn, but you have you don't have a your heart grows 3 sizes heart attack. You have a small little spark of
So I get a palpitation, is what you're
better. you have
Not a heart
you have a
attack,
minor
cardiac
stroke.
event.
So you have a minor stroke. But no, you have a single positive uptick. Upon achieving 3 in either direction, your alignment will change positive to something that you and I can discuss that you feel would be the proper direction. Either way. And this goes for everybody. If it's something that goes against your alignment, or you can gain points of corruption or seeds of improvement.
I'm chaotic neutral.
Or seeds of goodness and light and shit like that.
Random as nature.
So, with that, my friends, thank you so much for joining us this evening for tonight's episode of Crimson Skies, our holiday episode, our Christmas episode. We will not be having a session next week. However, just a reminder for everybody, those of you who are new here, because next week is Christmas, but right after that, the 1st of January, we'll be coming right back together to pick up right where we left off. We have another episode of Errant and Charlatans coming up this Thursday, and then again, the following week, we won't be having an episode of Errant and Charlatans just because of the Christmas holiday. Then Sunday, we will have Tales of the Cerulean Rose, as always. And the following Sunday, the 30th, we will be having Tales of the Cerulean Rose. That is the only show that will not have an interruption this year, at the end of this year. Everything is going to be hunky-dory there. And again, the schedule for this week has changed because I am leaving Friday, so there won't be any streams Friday or Saturday, but we will have Tales of the Cerulean Rose Sunday when I get home. So to those of you who have joined us this evening, thank you those of you who have followed the channel. Let me give a shout out to those who joined our family today. We had Lazarus Midnight, Sheogorath, fantastic character by the way. I love Sheogorath. Ghoulist and Saz Fury 695. Thank you so much, you guys, for joining the family and becoming a part of our community. It is a pleasure to have you all here. Have a great night, a wonderful day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye now.